The basic skills for handling checks. Most of the dealer's time is spent handling checks. That is why it is important to practice this at home. You will cut checks when you make change, pay or take bets, and when you verify a bet. The reason why checks are used is because it makes it easier and faster to deal a game, and the checks are easier for the cameras and the floor to read. Always keep the higher denomination closest to you so you can protect those chips. Crumpled bills everywhere would slow things down to such a crawl that no one would ever want to gamble. Cutting the checks. This is a term used to describe the physical act of handling the checks. The word originates from the act of using the forefinger to separate the stack of checks. Sizing into the bet. This is the standard way to cut checks because it is fast, easy to see, and because it provides good game protection. Sizing into the bet makes it hard for a nervous break-in dealer to mess up. To start the procedure, grip a small stack of checks in your hand and use your thumb and pinky to push the bottom of the stack next to the bet. Place your forefinger on top of the bet and slide the tip of your forefinger back into the stack you're holding as you lift up, leaving a stack of the same size as the original. Never drop cut on a blackjack game. For games such as craps and roulette, drop cutting is useful. The reason why you're not allowed to drop cut is because it is easy for a dealer to cheat by overpaying the player's bet. Picking. This is a very useful skill when getting checks out of the rack. You will usually pick up no more than 5 checks at a time. The procedure for picking checks starts with reaching into the rack. Use the index finger and thumb to pick out the required amount while keeping the chips in between your 2 fingers. When the required amount is picked, you will then deliver the checks. Bridging. There will be times when you need to bridge the checks. Size into the bet and place the extra chips on top of the 2 bets. Bridging the checks makes the bet easier to read for both the player and the cameras. When paying a bet, never splash the checks, always bridge them.